Hello everybody, welcome back. Specifically welcome to the I-4 Dead Zone. What is actually said to be one of the most haunted roads in all of Florida. Maybe even the country, I don't know. Could be making that up, but it's definitely a haunted road. And why is it haunted, you may ask? Well, I believe people have seen some ghosts out here. The cell service isn't very good. It goes in and out. And there's a lot of wrecks along this stretch of road as well. In general, just a lot of strange, and one may even say eerie things happen out here in the I-4 Dead Zone. We're not staying here for long, though. We've got a different date with a spooky destiny today. Hello everybody, welcome and welcome back. I am Cris the Girl, and tonight we're doing something extra special. This time it's serious. By the time you all watch this, it will be Friday the 13th. And it's not just any Friday the 13th, it's a Friday the 13th in October, what is already a spooky month. So it's like an extra spooky Friday the 13th this time around. And I was kind of racking my brain, like, what can we do for this Friday the 13th that is special, that is spooky, that's, you know, that's a little bit different. And, well, basically, we're going to be staying inside of a haunted hotel, folks. That's what we're doing tonight. We are heading over to St. Augustine, Florida, what is already one of the most haunted cities, towns here in Florida. And we're going to be staying inside of a bed and breakfast called Casa de Sueños, which is one of the more haunted places in St. Augustine. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. That is what we are doing tonight. I am very excited about this. I'm a little bit nervous, not going to lie to you all, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think the bed and breakfast is going to be very lovely. And yeah, we're just going to have a spooky good time tonight. So right now, I actually just got gas. We are at the Buc-ee's in Daytona, Florida. So we're going to head inside. I'm going to grab some snacks and use the facilities and all that good stuff. Then we're going to head back on the road, make our way to St. Augustine. I think we're about an hour and a half or so away, and get the show rolling. So thanks so much for clicking on the video, everybody. Happy Halloween. Let's go. Ooh, spooky Buc-ee's here in Daytona Beach. It's been rainy and storming all day. Perfect ambiance for this spooky activity. And it's sweet tea time. I'm excited. Oh my goodness, they have Christmas stuff out, holiday things already. And I have to grab some wrapping paper at some point, but not right now. Oh my gosh. I was wondering if they would have Christmas out, and they do. Look at the little Santa Buc-ee's. Alright, that's pretty cute. Might have to grab one. 12 days of Buc-ee socks. That's cute. Buc-ee's Christmas sweaters up in here as well. And some PJ sets. Oh no. Oh no. Buc-ee's blankies. It's beginning to look a lot like Buc-ee's. Alright, you gotta stop showing the Christmas stuff. We're not here for Christmas. We're here for the spooky stuff. Alright, we're back. We've got the goods. I didn't get too terribly much this time around. Because I have a fruit and cheese plate waiting for me in my hotel. Yeah, we're getting fancy. But I did grab some beaver chips. I got some white cheddar popcorn, which I've never tried from Buc-ee's before. And I got a thing of cookies because, well, they just sounded really good. And I got my tea as well. And I want to say that this video's coffee and or big old Buc-ee's iced tea is thanks to Jose. Thank you so much for always supporting the channel as much as you have. Cheers, Jose. Hope you enjoy this one. Happy Halloween. And we are indeed 52 minutes away. Straight shot up north to St. Augustine. Let's go. Rain, rain, rain. It has been raining non-stop since I left Buc-ee's. Finally made it to St. Augustine, though. It's a spooky night. It is a spooky night. Oh, Halloween decorations. That's nice. We're almost there. Just a couple minutes away. Here we are, Casa de Sueños in bed and breakfast. Gonna head on inside, get checked in, probably head up to the room and then back down to the car to grab the rest of my things here. Oh, I'm so excited. It is a spooky night out, folks. It's like I planned it or something. I swear I didn't. How could I? I can't control the weather. All right, I am all checked in. We showed to my room. We're all set. Gonna grab some stuff from my car and then head up in, and I will give you a room tour here. But yeah, here's the front of it. Casa de Sueños. If it looks familiar, it's because we were here not all too long ago. The last time we were at St. Augustine, we did a little ghost tour. This is one of the things that Jay and myself showed you all, was this particular bed and breakfast. Casa de Sueños used to be a few things, but more notably and spookily, it used to be a funeral home. That's right. In fact, that little window there right in the front, that's where they used to display those who had recently passed away, as was the style at the time. So there you go. I'll get more into like why this place is considered haunted and the different tales behind it and all of that stuff in a little bit, but just thought I would share that for you before we head back inside. Ta-da! Here it is. Okay, let me break out the good camera. Okay, so here is the room. I am in the Castillo room, and I think that this is probably the most basic rooms that they have here. They seem to get pretty dang fancy, but figured since I was here by myself, no need to get that fancy. But nonetheless, holy moly, this is a big dang bed. That's the first thing you see, is this huge bed. More than enough room for myself, that's for darn sure. I love the plant pillows and all of that. I'm sure it is going to be super comfy. We'll give it a test in a moment here. Also really like this nice little stool bench thing here that you can sit on and remove your shoes like I just did. Also got a nice little pad of paper, a pen, some hand wipes, and a postcard. Get to take this baby with me. Pretty dang cool. Casa de Sueños is definitely more of like a couples thing, or you know, something that you do with maybe pals or something like that. They have a lot of different packages and, you know, rooms with tubs in them and all that good stuff. It's just me in here, obviously, but maybe we'll have to come back with Tampa J sometime. Right behind me is a nice little TV stand here, little dresser sort of thing. Got the TV going because I need a little bit of noise in here. Also got a couple of chairs, nice full-length mirror. Also, complimentary cream sherry, which I have never had before, but if I was so inclined, I could bring this beautiful decanter downstairs and they'd pour me some, which is pretty dang cool. Very fancy. Got a closet directly to the right here. Nice size. Got a little fridge in here, and I did double check. My fruit and cheese plate is in there, so we're all good. That's the most important part. I have a nice suitcase holder, little ironing board, fancy robes. Ooh, heater. That would also be important if it was wintertime. And into the commode here, we got the turlet. There is a window in here, so that'll be nice tomorrow in the morning. Plenty of towels. Evidently, the Castillo room has the largest shower in the entire building. Again, a little lost on me because, you know, It's just me, but nonetheless, very important. Nice size shower and a really beautiful sink here. Look at this. How gorgeous is that? Hello again. Got some soap. Ooh, this is coming home with me. That's pretty dang cool. And some more accoutrement in here. Lotion, that's good because I totally forgot mine. Ooh, some cotton swabs, makeup remover. Probably be using that as well. Very nice. Oh, and a black cloth for when I wash my face, so makeup doesn't get on their nice white ones. And yeah, essentially that is the room. There we go. This is where we will be staying tonight. Oh yes, and one more thing. We do have a little balcony. Also, beautiful fresh flowers, but we do have a little bit of a balcony. Little Juliet balcony. There we go. Directly into the alleyway. How about that? There's the bathroom right there. But yeah, this is really dang cool. Good view of the roof. And yeah, the building next door. It's pretty spooky. All right, let's see. I'm tired. This is nice. This is nice. So as you all may have guessed, I am not a time traveler. It is not currently Friday the 13th as of the time that I am recording this right now. It is Thursday the 12th. However, I wanted to put a spooky video out on Friday the 13th, and technically I am staying the night of Friday the 13th. Thursday the 12th through Friday the 13th. So this totally counts, okay? It totally counts. Plus, I'm building up a list of things at this point to do tomorrow on the actual Friday the 13th. So I think we'll do like a part 1 of this. We'll end it like before I go to sleep, before I edit this video. And then tomorrow we'll do a part 2 of Friday the 13th, which you all will, potentially will see on Saturday the 14th. Time is confusing. It has no meaning. Anyway, hopefully that all makes sense. This is really nice. Okay, changed into the sweatpants. We're getting comfy, folks. Let me show you a couple of things that I brought with me. So I did bring vampire Buc-ee with me. Been sleeping with him and cuddling with him every night since I bought him, so he's here for emotional support. And I also did bring my white noise machine. This is a lifesaver. I love this thing. I need noise, like white noise, in order to fall asleep. And it's very, very quiet in here, which is a little unsettling, especially in this case, but that's okay. Anyway, I have all my bathroom things in here. Here, if you recognize this, we got this when so many years ago. Just kidding, a few months, or like a month ago, 2 months ago, I don't know. Again, time has no meaning. But got this when we saw the Halloween merch at Disney for the first time. And this is coming quite handy. I really like this bag. It fits all my bathroom things in here. So we're all set with that. And then in my suitcase here, a bunch of just boring stuff. I mean, it's all some clothes. I always bring like way too many clothes because I want options just in case. I got my headphones for editing tonight. And I got my little bat satchel here. This is important. Let me show you what's in here. So first of all, I got this from Bath & Body Works a few years ago for their Halloween line. I love this thing. I've been using it to carry and travel around with my crystals, which I did bring a few with me inside of here. Also, a tarot deck in case I decide to get fancy tonight. We'll see about that. I'm on the fence about it. But yeah, I did bring a few crystals with me. My desert rose in amethyst, this really beautiful onyx piece that my good pals at Hansia Company gifted to Tampa J, which is really cool. I commandeered it for tonight. There's a bunch of clear quartz inside of this bag, by the way. And the clear quartz is to keep all of my other crystals in here cleansed and ready to go. Plus, you can never have too many clear quartz, you know what I mean? Also did bring a moonstone as well. So as the name implies, it is a bed and breakfast. So tomorrow, gonna have breakfast. Looks like it's gonna be egg cups, a hash brown casserole, fresh fruit salad, and pastries. Also orange juice, cranberry juice, milk, granola, cereals, coffee. It switches depending on whatever day you're here and that you're staying here for. So that's pretty cool. That's gonna be complimentary. And then also they said if I was interested that they have some complimentary tickets to the Lighthouse Museum, which evidently the lighthouse is one of the most haunted lighthouses like ever, as well as one of the most haunted places in all of St. Augustine. So that's fun. Might take them up on that. Additionally, I got a free dessert, which if I had known that, dang, I wouldn't have bought those cookies, but that's okay. Those can wait another time. These look like chocolate cake. Smells really good, so that's pretty dope. And speaking of eating, here is the fruit and cheese plate. So I spent a little extra on this. This was an add-on. They have a bunch of different add-ons you can choose from, and I decided to go with the fruit and cheese plate because this is going to be my girl dinner for the night. Oh yeah, this looks really good. Just some nice fruit, cheeses. Ooh, there's brie up in here, mozzarella, whole thing of crackers. I paid $30 extra for this, and so far I'd say pretty well worth it. There is a lot of food in here. Okay, so this fruit and cheese plate, bomb. So good. While I'm eating, let me go ahead and give you kind of a brief summary history of Casa de Sueños so you can understand why it is considered haunted, etc., etc. So I'm actually reading directly off of their website, off of Casa de Sueños' website. They have kind of a whole history in here. Very interesting. So it's thought to believe that this was built as a one-story wooden frame residence around 1904. So quite old. And this part of St. Augustine was also considered to be a neighborhood where a lot of prestigious people would have stayed. One of the Casa's building's early residents was George A. Coley, whose family started a long-running horse carriage company in St. Augustine in the 1880s. So the residents had an ambitious expansion during the early 1900s when members of the Carcaba family called it home. The family patriarch was a native of Spain. The family operated Soya Carcaba cigar factory that was built around 1909 on nearby Ribeira Street. Prosperity enabled the Carcaba family to extensively renovate the Casa building, adding wide Palladian and bay windows, red tile roofs, balconies, arched doorways, and stucco interior, which gives it the Mediterranean revival styling that it has today, which you saw that from the outside for sure. So the Casa building served as the Garcia Funeral Home in the mid-1900s. And that's actually all that it says here, literally one sentence to that. But it was a successful, what I read on another site was that this was actually the most successful funeral home here in St. Augustine, and it was a funeral home for like about 20 years or something like that. So the fact that it used to be a funeral home is kind of why, it's haunted. Makes sense. Definitely makes sense. Okay, so just reading off of another website here from ghostcitytours.com. So in the 1940s, the Casa passed from the hands of cigar factory owner Carcabra, words are hard, to an undertaker, William McGrath, and he converted the building into the funeral home, which operated successfully until the 60s. And it says here, known for its convenience, locals were encouraged to walk in and make future funeral arrangements. Windows were lined by custom-made caskets, and the front yard was filled with top-of-the-line granite headstones. And then this was converted into bed and breakfast in the 90s. So this story here talks about Kathleen Hurley, who transformed the funeral home into the B&B in the 90s. And it says right here, as she unpacked her belongings, she stopped for a brief moment to look over necessary paperwork. She was sitting on the floor reading the documents when the contents of one of her boxes jumped out and landed next to her. She sat dumbfounded for a few seconds. Eventually, she dismissed the event, thinking it was merely exhaustion from a long day. However, this was only the beginning of ghostly activity at the inn. So, strange noises, creaking, tapping. Apparently, things disappear and reappear. I've read that quite a few times. So, the main ghost here, I guess we'll say, or maybe the one that's the most known, his name is Randolph. And apparently, it says it right here, who's said to make guests feel uneasy as if they're being watched. So, hello, Randolph. We come in peace here. Just hoping to have a nice, quiet evening in here. And it's good to meet you. Good to be in your place. It's also believed that Randolph may not be one person, but he may be multiple entities, which does make sense because once again, it was a funeral home. Another thing here says, back in 2010, a couple staying at the Centennial House Inn across the street describes seeing two black figures, a man and a woman, strolling around the Casa de Sueños parking lot, where I just parked. Fantastic. As it turns out, the area where the rear parking lot stands today used to be the main embalming room of the funeral home. This couple described the figures as being completely solid, but darker than they should be, which is generally how shadow people manifest. Definitely a thing. And that's pretty much it. That's all that I was really able to find online. I'm sure there's plenty of other stories and sightings and things like that. So we'll just have to see, what happens to us tonight. I'll tell you what though. Hulu, maybe the internet, stopped working the second I sat down on this bed to eat my food. So, that's a little weird. When I said that I didn't like the silence. I wanted something need something in the background here. Really do. Okay, I think it might be working again. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Thank goodness. Okay. Thank you, Randolph. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, time to take off the makeup and start kind of getting ready. Not quite for bed, but to wind down for the evening. And yes, I am wearing the robe. I put the robe on. What can I say? So far, so good. I don't know. I don't really know how I feel besides tired. I worked a full day today at my normal boring job. So pretty tired. We've had quite a week and have quite a few days coming up here as well. So yeah, I'm pretty exhausted, but yeah, I don't know. I can't tell if like the weird feeling that I'm feeling is just because I'm in a bed and breakfast, and I've never really been in a bed and breakfast before like this. Like, I feel like I'm sharing a home with other people, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just weird. Like, I don't know if that's the unsettling feeling that I am feeling right now, or if it's because this was a active and successful funeral home for 20 years. I'm not really sure what the answer is. Nonetheless, I would say it's going pretty well so far. And considering I need to edit this video, get it out for you tomorrow, and I need it to upload to YouTube tonight while I'm sleeping, because it could take a while. I don't know how great the Wi-Fi is here, so I need, just in case, all night for it to upload to YouTube, so you all can watch it tomorrow. So I'll probably stop filming relatively soon for this video, but then I will keep recording and show you and talk about what happened tonight in the next video coming up here. So just look out for that. This is a part 1, and we'll do part 2 later, as I said before. Okay, gonna go to the lobby, pretend to get some water. Let's go. Made it. All right. Start breathing again. Okay, so I gotta tell you, that was unsettling. That was unsettling. I don't know if it's just like my nerves. Like, I know that I'm supposed to be kind of spooked out by this. I know that I'm supposed to have anxiety. I know that I'm supposed to feel scared. And so I don't know if that's the feeling that I'm feeling, or if it is genuinely a little spooky, little spooky in here. Purposefully just let the camera roll, didn't say anything, just showed what was going on down below. And yeah, that was, I don't know, just knowing again that like it used to be a funeral home for so many years, and like we're just gonna have breakfast in there tomorrow morning, and but like seeing it tonight, like when it's all dark and no one's down there, and I don't know, like that was genuinely unsettling. Genuinely unsettling. Like I felt it like in my chest. But again, it's hard to tell if it's just me just being spooked out, like spooking myself out, or if it is generally like, I don't know. I don't know. You all let me know. You look at that footage and you let me know, like, how did that make you feel? Like, I'm genuinely curious to know. By the way, another reason why Casa de Sueños I feel is like, you know, spooky, haunted sort of thing. Right next door, right the heck next door is the Tolomato Cemetery. Which again, if that sounds familiar, we actually did see it on the channel. The last time we were here at St. Augustine, we did a ghost tour. We went over to the Tolomato Cemetery and we checked that out for a good while. And that has a lot of ghost sightings over in there too. It's literally like a 30-second walk from where this bed and breakfast is. And if I wasn't a woman alone here by myself, we'd go walk over there and we'd go check it out in the middle of the night because that would be pretty cool. But I want to be safe. I'm here by myself, as I keep saying, so I don't want to, you know, there's a lot of really genuinely spooky things out there besides spirits. So we'll do that another time when we come back here with Tampa J. Thankfully, I have the Golden Girls on now to calm me down. And it's one of my favorite episodes, too. Alright, that's going to do it for today's video. Gonna finish editing this video, get it out for you, and then we'll do a part 2 later on. Really hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much again for watching, especially if you made it this far. I really, really appreciate it. You know, this whole thing is not only like a spooky thing that I wanted to do for Friday the 13th and Halloween and all that good stuff, but if you saw one of my recent vlogs here, I was kind of talking about how I just sort of feel like I haven't done too much for myself this Halloween season. I feel like I haven't done a whole lot of stuff in general, and so this is kind of like my big thing for this season, a thing that I can do for myself. My 2-year anniversary is coming up here with YouTube, and I wanted to do something special this weekend. And this is it. This is it right here. And it's been a really lovely evening here so far. And I think I'm going to have a great night here and a great morning. I'm really looking forward to breakfast. And I think it's just going to be really nice. Also, shout out to my parents too, by the way, if you all were curious, who are staying the night at our house with Bella and Daisy, our dog, Bella. So she is fine. Don't worry. She's being taken care of. So thank you to my parents for doing that. So I was able to come out here and have a nice time for myself here. I really, really appreciate that. So yeah, thank you all again for watching. We'll do a part 2 for the next video. I'll let you know how tonight goes. Everybody keep those spooky fingers crossed for me. And yeah, happy Halloween, everybody. Happy Friday the 13th. I hope everybody has a great day out there. Enjoy your time this extra spooky day. Got a lot of stuff coming up here very, very soon. Good night, everybody. I'll see you later.